Let's see what happens. Because all melted. You able to put the cover back on the barbecue? Alright. It's supposed to snow today. Alright everyone, let's try this again one more time. If this works. I don't know why YouTube is so stubborn, man, with my streaming shit, but it is some days. It doesn't even want to refresh the page. It just says I'm streaming, but it doesn't refresh the page and actually show me the stream. I'm telling you, man, Google is like, they decided to stop using Flash as a player, as Flash player, but if they don't use the Flash player, I don't know what's going to happen, because people aren't going to be watching very many movies or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like, and I tried to switch over already to I can use Internet Explorer, but I can't use Microsoft Edge because it has a problem with the Flash player with Windows. This new Windows version is effed up, man. Like, holy shit, man. I should have never. Well, you really don't have a choice because it automatically upgrades you. But man, it's like all effed up. I constantly get this buffering thing, like, oh, your stream is buffering and nobody's gonna be able to see it. And I'm like, dude, it's like, I don't know what to tell you. So anyways, there's a 516. There's the Mark 48. So we're gonna try these out. See how they function. See the functionality of them. And they released a whole bunch of skins. All these skins are new. That one's sort of wild looking. The ATAC FGX. If I have that in clothing, I might switch over and do my whole outfit with that. That's pretty crazy looking. Yeah, so ATAC goes. They have all these alternate. Lots of new skins to do for you guys to play with. A lot of them are still locked. There's a new club one. I don't know why we don't have that. I didn't see that in the UB Club. I went there and I didn't see it, so it must be a new one in the UB Club. So, good morning, Ms. Nomad. Glad to see you up early. Oh my God, there's gold. You want to get all blingy, man, and look like a pimp in the game. There's so many people that run around with this gold. Oh yeah, like, okay. One more time, Ms. Nomad. If you don't hear, you know, by 8 a.m. I would have already done it. I get up at 5, so it's already 3 hours for me. So if I was gonna do that shit, I would already have done them. They'd been done and in the bank. So yeah, you can do whatever you want. But thanks for asking. But yeah, it's not a biggie. So if I can change my clothes over, I might change over that ATAC FGX. If I can do that on my clothes. We'll see here. That looks pretty crazy looking. Yeah, it's like I said, if you don't hear from me, if I don't say anything to you, then because I will definitely give you a message in the morning, first thing in the morning. Oh, see, that sucks because it's on Golem, somewhere on Golem Island, in a chest. Well, how come I didn't see it on a chest? Fuck me, man. I gotta go to the Golem and look for that in the chest. It's ATACs. FG. Oh, God, man. Figures the one I want to rock. They don't have here. I already did multicam. Man, There's another multi-cam. It's this one. Oh yeah, but you don't, like I said, I already gave you the go-ahead already the other day. You know what I mean? So I don't want you to have to feel like every single day you have to ask. That would be silly. Nice that you ask, but yeah, that would be silly if I got for it. So the one that I would like to is on a chest. These are all on chest. I'm going grabbing at all these. And let's go store. Captic I don't really like. Oh, we already did multi-cam. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Not to worry, Les. Alright, we'll do this new one here. See how this one rocks. Then we'll go check out these weapons. See how they rock. Everybody's so excited about these. Oh, okay, cool. Nope, I changed my mind. I decided I'm going to do it this morning, so don't do it. Oh, damn it, I didn't look over at the chat, man. Shit. My bad. You're fired. That's it, you're fucking fired, man. That's it. Turn in your paperwork. Turn in all your gear at the supply sergeant. Make sure you get it all written off before you come back to me. We'll give you your DD-214 and kick your ass out the fucking door, soldier. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. You're dismissed. Alright, that's looking pretty fucking cool. I like that. Alright, we're gonna go with this. Oh, and I got a new toy. Check this out. These I'm only gonna test for people. The 516, the Silver Stake, the ARX200. But I didn't get those for me. Here's a TAC 50. This is one I normally snipe with, is a TAC 50. So, but I did get this one for myself though, since I do like LMGs. Just gonna change the paint over. Oh yeah, they do have the multi-cam. See, I can run. Oh, nice. And I was gonna run this one black, but I'll change this one too. We'll change them all real quick. But we'll go test them out for everyone. Test the abilities of these Patons. Oh, cool, man. I can rock my multi-cam, so that's nice. Where's the other one at? Oh, the ARX200. It's so... You started the challenges about an hour ago? Cool. Hey, Zool. Good morning, sir. Well, they just came out with this one. It's brand new. The 516 is the one that he carries. The 516 is the one he carries in the video. When you watch the opening trailer for the game, back in E3, that's the one he carries right there. That's the one he's carrying. It's a 516 Shorty. There's very little difference between any of those weapons, bro. Having been a firearms instructor for 16 years in the United States Air Force, they're all the same. They're all based on an AR platform that's been around since 1956, right? It's just that in the early 60s, they adopted the forward assist on there, so you could break the water bead should you have a round that's, you know, not seated properly. But it still has a buffer spring and a buffer that goes inside that tube, right? It's still a gas blowback. It's more gas now. The newer ones are more like ARs. They're full gas instead of a gas assist, where it basically had a little hole in the barrel on a little aluminum tube that went back and pushed back your bolt assembly. Let me unplug my thing, plug it back in. God damn, where's the fucking audio at? Get the audio turned down? Hold on. Oh yeah. Does that sound better now? And that's not me fucking coughing. That's all the motherfuckers in the background. Well, the 516 you couldn't get in the game, bro. They just released the blueprint. For this game, Zool, you couldn't get this 516. That was the problem. It wasn't in the store, and it wasn't in the game. They released it in the battle crates. You can get the other 516, yeah. Oh, you get all the 416s. I mean, you can get all those. You couldn't get this one. This is the one that you couldn't get. See, there's a 416, 416 Assault, 416 Black, 416 Shorty. Now they have the 516 Shorty just came out. It wasn't here. Literally until the battle crate. That's why everybody was complaining, because you couldn't get the gun that he carries. No, but that's what I'm saying, Zool. I didn't have to get it. I got everything today unlocked for free. I didn't have to do any grinding or missions, or I was off playing other video games. That's why it's like, I think it's funny because everybody busted ass to try to get all this shit, and I got everything for free. That's like me and, you know, thousands of other people. So it's like okay, well, that just you just won a lot of fucking new friends. I mean, Ubisoft, all they did was, because now, what's the point of doing these? See, it still says you get battle crate points, but there's no battle crates. So other than doing the mission, because these people are coughing like a mofo, hey, Assassin 141, good morning. Yeah, other than doing these missions because these people are coughing and they won't shut the fuck up, what's the point in doing the faction missions? Can anybody explain to me what's going on? Like, why would I want to do these? If I've done all the story and I've done all the side missions and there's no reward from these because XP doesn't work, right? I'm already at 30 and battle crates aren't there anymore. Battle crates are gone. Literally gone, right? They're not so... Assassin 141, it's locked in the store. I know you don't want to hear that, bro. It's locked in the store. You're gonna have to go spend real money. Sorry. You're talking about this. That one, the RVG, vertical foregrip. Assassin. Oh, come on. Don't be cussing on my stream. You blasphemer. Go ahead, say it. Fucking Ubisoft, you fucking assholes. I'll say it for you, Assassin. This way you don't get in trouble with anybody. Yeah, ain't that some fucking bullshit, bro? The one thing that we need, right, on like all our fucking weapons, it's not like it only works on one weapon. Yeah. So it's not like, hey, you guys can go get this from Ghost War, right? Or you know, go killing a fucking robot on Golan Island. No, they actually have this one locked behind money. Unless somebody knows, Zool, do you know where to get this for free? Zool's a damn good player, so he plays the shit out of this game. So I don't think we can find this for free. If you want to Google RVG vertical foregrip for Ghost Recon Breakpoint, I do believe the only place we're going to get it is in the store. Ever. See, they're not going to release that shit from the store. This is why they gave everybody all the... Unless it's going to be in the number 3. You know, in crate Act 3. Because nobody knows what this company is doing. Except for this company. You know what I mean? There's like... There's no rhyme or reason as to how Ubisoft thinks. Because just when you think you got them figured out, no, same thing. I think Assassin, all these work on the ARs. They all work on all the ARs. That grip is for all the ARs. That's the problem. Oh, I don't know, Miss Nomad. I just thought for some crazy ass reason. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one you pick up, bro. I'm gonna test those today, but I use the I've been using this, the A2 Shorty, all of them, man. They're all missing that grip. I didn't do the Vector Shorty because it actually has a longer barrel, which doesn't. You're a good man, Zool. Well, Ms. Nomad, this is the reason I've been trying to explain to everybody on all my videos that since October of last year, when the Yellow Vest strike started in Paris, it actually aligned with when they started having problems in their video games. Because they're getting sabotaged internally by their employees. You don't think all this shit that's happening with Breakpoint is like, what, you think it's all coincidental? That the fucking CEO and all these corporate people thought everything was going okay? No, they were being bullshitted by these people who are disgruntled because they don't want to have their pensions cut short for early retirement. They don't want to have to work longer now to get their pension. You know, French people are a little spoiled. They get 6 weeks vacation every year paid. You know, they get a lot of shit. that we don't get in our country. So there's a lot of shit going on that we're never going to know about unless somebody writes a book. And this is one of the biggest, Division 2, they sort of did it with Division 2 in one sense, but Massive is in charge of that, so they're in Sweden. So they got better internal control over what's going on with their game and all that crap in one sense. But it's the marketing people at Ubisoft that are doing a lot of sabotaging because they have the final decision. It has nothing to do with Mr. Guillemot in that sense. He manages a corporation. But the marketing and sales people, they're the ones who call the shots. They're the ones who do the whole marketing campaign and the advertising, and they decide what is going to be and what's not going to be. And the developers of the game, yeah, they want to give you a lot more, but because that's how people are that make video games. They want players to have stuff. But the people who have to put out the paychecks to all those people and pay the rent for the building and electricity and all the other shit that goes with running a corporation, their bottom line is they need to make the most money from their product. And their product is a digital product. It's a video game. Just like a farmer or a car manufacturer or anybody, right? So there's a lot more going on here. Then, like I said, on top of that, you have dissension in the company. You have dissension outside the company because of all the politics in France. Because their headquarters is in Paris, which that's where all the fucking decisions are made. Yes, they're in 57 other countries around the world, and they do operate out of Montreal quite a bit, since it's a French operation running there too. But the bottom line is everything goes through that Paris studio. Every time they have a premiere, every time anything happens. Now, why? Hey, good morning, Thor. Good morning, Goblin 13. Why it's happening with these titles and not like Rainbow Six Siege, I'm not quite sure. It probably has to do with the fact that Rainbow Six Siege is an esport. So there's a lot more going on, and the people who develop that game aren't as disgruntled, obviously, right? Because that game gets goddamn fucking new maps every month and new icons, and you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's the main headquarters is in Paris. It's Ubisoft Paris. It's right there, a couple blocks from Notre Dame. Ms. Nomad. I can show you exactly where it's at. Wolverine Blues, good morning. Oh, yeah, the Silver Steak. Now, this one, I believe, is a little bit different than the one that Walker has, from what I was told. This one's a little bit different. Now, you tell me, is it exactly the same gun? Because somebody told me it's a longer barrel on this one. Because they constantly have problems with the website. If you're even in game, you might be having problems, Ms. Nomad. Okay, the tactical one. Because we're going to go out and shoot some people with this morning here. Oh, you're welcome, Wolverine. Yeah, to let everybody know, if you weren't doing the Act 1 and Act 2, they gave us quite a few blueprints. I did a video this morning to show you guys everything. You got quite a selection. You got the 516 Shorty. We got the ARX200. Shit, what other ones did I get that I talked about this morning? The Tabor Scout. This is a really good one. Tabor Scout. Silver Steak, obviously. I think the Mark 17 Assault. I think we got that one this morning. The M4A1 we got this morning. The tactical one, not the assault ones. So it was different. See, the assault one you can get in the game, right? This one was the one that you could get as a blueprint. for the battle for the Act 2. Just to clarify that. Pistols, I believe we only got one, which is the Survival, the P227 Survival. This is the one we picked up today. LMGs, though, man, I'm rocking. We got the Mk48 Compact, which I'm going to go try this morning. Oh, hell yeah, 3,330. Nice. Oh, is that how that works, Thor? Is use the soldier's ability and waste it to 0. Okay, cool. This one has a longer barrel, full auto, while the Walker Tactical one had 3 bursts and short barrel. That's what I figured. Okay, that's why we're going to go test them. Shotguns, we got 2 more blueprints this morning. We got the KSG12 and the Benelli M4. Right, and we got the Vector Shorty. Now, explain to me, guys, why the Vector Shorty has a longer stock and a longer barrel, but the actual Vector has the correct barrel and a folding stock. So, you know what I mean? Like, that should be the Vector Shorty, and this should be the Vector Tactical. Does that make sense? Because it has a longer barrel, so it's... And that's, wow, same with the Scorpion. I use this, the EVO Close Quarter Combat, but it actually has a 16-inch barrel on it versus this Scorpio Evo 3, which has a folding stock and an 8-inch barrel. So, I don't know, man. That's just me. And, oh, the MPX Tactical. We just got this blueprint for everybody who wants to run a Tactical MPX. We got that blueprint this morning, too. And for none of these are new. And over here we picked up the Tabor Scout, the Scorpio Scout, the, what was the other one? The G28 Scout, I think. So you got a lot of these if you want to use these. I don't really like them, to be honest. I don't use any of them. So I've tried the Scorpio Scout. That's actually the best one, I think, of all of these. Is that one, but I don't really use them. So I use this one right here. The Tabor is the one I use. And that's because you put a grenade launcher underneath it. So you're actually doing a dual purpose. So I use that one right there. That's why I have mine up to Mark III already. But like I said, to each their own. You know, they got a lot. What I don't like is the fact that we all want the... see, there's all these weapons. All these weapons are locked, man, behind a paywall. Wait till you see all this shit, Ms. Nomad. Check this out, man. Look how many weapons Ms. Nomad cost you real money in this game. Like $5 a pop. So $5 a pop, man. You guys start doing the math. How much money is sitting right there? Or you can drop $20 on 10 of the bundles. So that's $20 times 10. So that's $200 just for rifles. I must have the game volume turned down. What do you mean the game volume? You've lost me. No, I'm having a pot party here, man. I have like 20 people in my house. They're all smoking fucking blunts and bongs and volcanoes and vapor pins and hell yeah, man. We're having a big pot party, man. Yeah. You didn't know that? I thought I explained that to everybody this morning, man. We're having a big party because of all the new weapons and all the gear and stuff, so... Oh, yeah, so that's why you hear everybody coughing in the background. Oh, I thought I was like perfectly... I thought I was perfectly clear. Well, I was throwing a big pot party here, and anybody want to come over can smoke all the weed they want. You know, weed is free in Maine. You know, it's legal and free. There's so much weed here, man, they almost give it away, man. Yeah, I thought you guys knew that. That's where all the coughing was coming from, Ms. Nomad. That's why I said if you hear all that coughing, it's not me, it's everybody smoking weed in the background. Hey, Brendan and Lovely. Wolverine, yeah. Yeah, man, we're having a big fucking pot party at Sargent's house, man. Everybody but Mrs. Fury, she doesn't get high. So she has to go in the other room, man. Yeah, man, we're smoking and joking, man. Hell yeah. It's so smoky in here. I had to disconnect the smoke detectors. That's when you know you're smoking a lot of weed. Is when you gotta fucking turn off your smoke detectors in your house, because them motherfuckers are going off like every 5 minutes, man. So if you hear a smoke detector, dee 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 in the background, you know what it is. Miss Nomad shaking her head. So that's just the weapons, Miss Nomad. Know what I mean? Like, see, they have all these, which they're really the almost the same one. What they've done is they've changed a couple things on them. You know, you can actually get, these are just blueprints. You can actually get all these in the game, too, guys. That's what's so funny. Is, you know, a lot of this is you can get in the games. I'm actually, you know, just to let you know. So it's not like you can't go get them. It just, the fact that they have all these in the store was ridiculous. What we want is the grips, is this. This is the one that we need right here. The RBG. But the only way to get it is to buy it. And it's the one that everybody needs. See, I already showed them where to get the bipod already. Right? So we know where to get that. And we already got the RU. You know, a lot of these you can get. This is the only one that I can't find at any place. It says you can attain this item in game. All right, bro. It says we can get that in the game, man. Zool, are you seeing what I'm reading, bro? So where do I gotta go to get it, man? Somebody better do their job and go look up on the fucking map and find it for me. Because that's the one we need. That's the one everybody needs. So, Mr. Zool, that's your job for the morning, man. Oh, Ms. Nomad, I do not want you smoking narcotics, man. You leave all them narcotics for us. You have to drive and all that stuff, so nope. No drug. But then again, you know, you're going to be off for a couple of weeks here, so, you know, you could do what Clinton does. You could smoke it, but just don't inhale, right? Apparently that's how he smokes his weed. He just gets high, but he doesn't inhale. Hey, Zool, that's not the answer I want, bro. That's not the answer we want there, sir. What I want is, Sarge, you can go here and you can pick that grip up. That's what we want to hear, soldier. Can't is not a word in the Fury family vocabulary, sir. To rephrase that. So anyways, let me get out of here. All right, Sarge is rocking. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Fucking game. Rocking my new outfit. Game's acting all wacky, but we're looking dapper. Got a new cami on. Well, Zool, just start. You have to start at the bottom of the map and work your way up, bro. Same thing. We got it. You know what I mean? Like you got to come all the way down. God damn it! You got to come all the way down here. You know what I mean? See all these dots? You got to start hovering over them one at a time until you find that puppy, man. All right? Until we figure out where it's at. There's compensator. See? You can do that. Just take your time during the chat. Right? All you got to do is do that for me. You start down here and go over every little spot that we've already found. And see if you can figure out which one I missed. I could sit here and do this too, but I figured if you don't mind. Oh, you're not in game probably. I'm sorry, you're not in the game. There's the P320 blueprint. Most of the time these things are going to be at these behemoth areas, just to give you a hint, Zool. They're going to be at a behemoth area, right? Or a Mer patrol area. Correct? That's where most of the blueprints are going to be. Or a wolf base. So since we've already uncovered the majority of those, I'll do this real fast. Yeah, because we want that grip. We need that grip. That's like very, very, very important to our lives. I looked up online and I couldn't find it online. But it says you can find it in the game, so one would assume. Yeah, I forgot you weren't playing the game, bro. That you were listening. You were listening from work, man. My bad. I apologize. But I think it's going to be here. I think you'll find it with me right now. I'm going to go and I'm just going to carefully go over each one of these because I'm thinking it's going to be one of these areas over here, one of these Amazon assault areas, or one of those. There's the DMR flash hider. In case you're looking for your flash hider. There's F40 blueprint. Yeah, we'll figure it out where it's at right now. There's the SMG flash hider. Let's go over here. There's people coughing, man. Well, that's what I thought too, Ms. Nomad. Thanks for that update, by the way. But the other day when I went in there, it didn't say that it was in the game. You know what I mean? Now it says you can find it in the game. So it didn't say that the other day. So that's what makes me think that it's in the game now. Hey, Brendan and Lovely, man. So nice to see you, man. You make comments every now and then on the video, so it's nice to see you. So that's what makes me think Ms. Nomad is actually here. But you see how many of those little fucking white dots and shit are on the map, right? I mean, like, literally, there's like 300 of these freaking places, so. But yeah, everybody says they can't find it. So, I don't know. I'm of the consensus, like what you say, that it's not here. However, you never can tell, man. Because you do see how many of these little dots are on this map, right? Every one of these little dots you see is someplace that you need to go investigate. So that's a lot of, so there's still weapon parts that I haven't even gotten yet. But it's weird that it comes up now on the store that you can get it in the game, because it didn't say that before. So that's, yeah, see, there's that SMG flash hider. I haven't got that. There's a lot of blueprints I haven't picked up apparently. So, nope, like I said, we'll carefully check this out and maybe we'll get lucky. If not, we'll go shoot some people with these guns and check them out. Never can tell, right? Exactly, Miss Nomad. I did the same thing you did. I looked and looked and looked and looked on videos and everywhere, and everybody was of the same consensus that it's not in the game, but Ubisoft says it is in the game, that we just haven't found it. That's all. They're claiming that it's here and that people just haven't figured out how to get to it. Does that make sense? Because there are a couple places that have guns and stuff that are behind doors that you can't get to. Oh, you think it might be the raid bosses now, Thor? See, Ms. Nomad might be a raid boss that drops it. I do know that there's this one place you can't get into if you go over here to the bioluminescent cavern. There's a bunch of stuff in here, right? Because I went over here and there's a bunch of crap inside of there that you can't get to either, until you get, there's a mission or some crap that you have to do here. So you can't get into there, you know, so I don't know. I'm thinking that it might be in Golem, but it doesn't say Golem. It just says can be got in the game. So, oh, I know. I didn't expect anyone to find anything, but I appreciate you looking. But yeah, we have been looking for that for quite a while. And like I said, I've never found it yet. So I was assuming that if it was here, man, it's hidden pretty fucking good. Wherever it's at, it's hidden pretty freaking good. So yeah, here's the M82 blueprint. So I still haven't gotten that yet. But knowing how Ubisoft is and shit, I wouldn't be surprised if it's hidden someplace. Or they just dropped it in and nobody's, you know. There's a P320. We already looked down here, I think, already. That's the bipods up there. There's the HDG flash hider. Is at the radar. There's the L115A. Uh-oh, spoiler alert, what? What'd you find, Zool? You get the grip when you do what? When you kill Walker or kill Flytrap or Silver Ass or whatever his name is? F40 DMR flat. Oh, we already looked over these places already. Hold on. Oh, I already know that. Oh, I already know that. The bioluminescence, yeah, the bioluminescence cave. Yeah, I already know that, bro. Oh, yeah. No, that's not a spoiler alert. Maybe for somebody else. Yep. Oh, yeah, nah, I already know all that crap. I thought you were going to tell me where the fucking grip was, man. Jesus, man. Tell us something you don't fucking know in this game. There's the range. There's your range finder for your pistol. If you're looking for your range finder. It's up there. Yeah, tell me something I don't know, man. Fuck me, man. God damn it, we're trying to find this fucking grip. And I thought, hell yeah, he knows where it's at. Fuck yeah. We don't care about spoilers. We want the grip. Crap. There's your G36 blueprint. See, like I said, I still have a lot of crap to do. If I wanted to go around and collect blueprints and want to do all that, there's a lot of crap to do in this game to keep you busy in that sense. If you're into the collectibles, you know, and trying to get everything in the game. So there is enough of that stuff going on in here. That's the one fun thing about it. It's not like, you know, you can't find stuff to keep you. There's your SMG small mag. Which I didn't even know the SMG had a small mag, but apparently it does. But yeah, for the most part, it's going to be at a behemoth area, I would say. Or at a base. SNR muzzle brake. Five, 7 blueprint. Taco patch. You want a taco patch? Oh my god. I don't know. I have no idea, Thor. I have no idea what the max level is. Everybody said it was 300, so there's your P227 blueprint. Yeah, I think they said the max is 300, so I'm assuming you can get that high. There's the 5.7. OG blueprints. Black face paint. I don't know how that's considered black face paint, but yeah. Oh god, what are you saying over here? Hold on, man. Well, the whole thing is that gear score you have is an artificial gear score. Because the highest you can get in the game is 252, bro. Until they patch the game. So the fact that, you know, everybody's higher than the score of the game already is negates by the fact that you can't buy anything and you can't get anything unless you just want to go do raid, and then maybe you can get higher score from the raid bosses. They may drop higher shit. Does that make sense? I'm assuming that's how it works with this game. the whole thing is, since they took away the battle crates, right? They don't have battle crates right now. And if I don't want to do raid, and I don't want to do player versus player, and I've done all the missions, and I've done all the side missions, what is there for me to do in the game? Other than go around and collect blueprints and shoot people and have fun. I mean, there's really nothing to do in the game. And that's Ubisoft's fault. That's not our fault. That's them for making a game that doesn't have a lot of shit in it to do. Because if they think that everybody's going to go want to do raid over and over and over and over again, that's silly. You know, I don't want to do that. Hell, I might as well go get my snowball Tommy gun and go shoot bad guys in the Division 2. If I'm going to do that crazy crap. So again, the whole problem with this game is there's nothing going on in the game. And there is, the Terminator mission's going to come and go. So that'll be fun to do, 1 or 2 times. And then after that, it's like the Predator. How many times you want to kill the fucking Predator, right? I've killed the guy like 10 times. It's boring as fuck. So that's why I stopped doing it. Because I'm like, there's no logical reason to do it other than because we've already done it. So, same with this game. You know what I mean? It's like, there's not really a lot to do. It's fun to run around and goof off in, but I'm not a raid type person, so I have no interest in running around shooting a robot in an arena. So, and the gear is not that good. It really doesn't get you anything in the game. You can have the highest gear score in here, and it doesn't matter because I can go kill everybody in here as a level 2. Anybody you can kill as a level 281, I can kill as a level 2, right? So, yeah, see, and I can't even do the fucking challenges this morning because the challenges are all done. There's a DMR muzzle brake. So, there's, if I really wanted to go around and collect all these attachments and crap, I could go do that, right? There's M9 blueprint and collectibles for the game. And like I said, there's so much crap I haven't done in this game because it started to get boring in one sense. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, so go kill these guys, get that blueprint. Go kill these guys, get that blueprint. Go kill these guys. Go talk to some NPCs. I don't know, man. Something is like lost in this whole game thing to me. Other than, like I said, it's fun running around just blowing shit up and killing shit, because that's okay. That's fun to do. But there's really no story. The story's broken, and stories is what drives me in the game. This is a Fortnite pug style game. You know what I mean? This is like just run around and, do shit. The only thing that's missing is all the other people that you would be shooting at the same time. Or it would just be another battle royale style game. That's why, matter of fact, player versus player in here is exactly like Pug. Right down to the circle that gets smaller, that's all Pug, man. These guys play battle royale. If you watch people play that's exactly how the rounds are. So all they did was mimic that game to begin with. So, and that's the only reason you guys are getting all this stuff is so you can go do player versus player. Because as far as solo player, there's no logical reason why I need to go with a higher gear. And there's no lot. The XP doesn't get me anything. I'm at 30 XP. So all the XP you get from doing all these missions and all that crap are useless. I got 400,000 scale credits, so the money's useless. There's no collectible weapons. There's no collectible gear as far as like that it has an advantage, like in Division 1, when you have regular gear pieces and you have classified gear pieces. So that's, to me, I don't see where this is even a game in that sense. It's a good concept for a game, but it's like we're playing a beta still. You know what I mean? It's like a beta game, because the full game won't be here till September of next year. So they got plenty of time to patch stuff and fix stuff, and then by September, then they'll release the last part of with the 20 or 12 missions or whatever we're gonna get. I think it's 12 missions each time. So then it'll be a complete game. Then you could sit down and start it fresh and play through the whole thing and have everything and do everything and have a complete story instead of something that's all fragmented. Because again, that's the problem, is right now nobody can do anything else. You can't do Stone. You can't do all these other fucking people. The crazy mad scientist, torture lady, all these. It's like, so how is this a game? It's not a game in that sense. It's just a run around, have fun, shooting, and having a good time. But until all this stuff makes sense, the canteen, the food, the gear scores. Gear scores aren't relevant to anything at all. They should do away with all that crap and just have it like the Wildlands, where you just have abilities and you level your dude up and, you get to a certain point and that's it. Which I think that's what they're going to do. They're definitely having hardcore mode or ghost mode. That's definitely what's coming to this game. Since they just introduced it with Division 2, they're going to do the same thing with this one. They have to. They got no choice. But let's go test these weapons, man, see how they rock. Go kill something over here. But you see, the game is still broken because I only got 258 rounds of ammo. So even when you enable 40% extra ammo, or if you put the perk on, you have 80% more ammo, it still doesn't give you ammo when you're at a bivouac. Every time you go to a bivouac, you lose all your ammo just about. You know what I mean? When you start the game, you should have more ammo than this. I should have 800 rounds for each one of my guns. Well, Ms. Nomad, that's the problem. There's all these factions. These are the challenges. These are the equivalent of your solo challenges. That's what these are. So you come in every day, and these change every day. See, they daily reset another 18 hours. See, so these are like doing solo challenges in the Wildlands. Now, what they do is they enable you to have these battle crate credits, and that would unlock those crates, right? And these crates were like hidden. You couldn't see what was in a lot of them. And that's where all the crap is that we got for free, because that whole system was broken. It's like having prestige crates, right? But when you open up the prestige crate after getting the credits, there's nothing in the crate, right? You open it up and there's nothing in it. And that's what's happening, like, to over 50% of the people that were opening up, they weren't getting rewards. It would unlock. So, and that happened with Act 1, and then it carried over to Act 2. See, so they already had people that weren't getting the shit from the first one that did all 50 of them, because you got to grind and grind and grind and grind and grind for days to get up to level 50. And you can only do so many a day. See how they only give you 100 points, 50 points, 50 points, that type of crap. So they only give you a little bit each day, right? So it's not like you can just do a whole bunch, right? So that was the whole problem. So first off, they took the cap off so people could get more points per day. They would raise it from 450 to 650. And I'm like, well, if they can raise it to 650, they could have made it 6,000 or 60,000, man. Oh my God. But then the whole thing was still broken and people weren't getting the rewards, right? So that's why now they don't have it. See, now it's like been suspended. The battle rewards are no longer there until they fix it. So what you got to do now is you can still come and do those, and I'm assuming that somewhere your credits will be saved up, but I don't think so. See, basically what I have to do is I have to do these missions to get those people from stop fucking coughing, because that's why we need all these scientific materials and all that crap. That's why everybody's coughing, because there's a virus now. So by you doing these, you'll like change the whole thing of what's going on in Ewok Village. So it is sort of part of the game. It is playing the game. Well, I know, but that's why they're going to bring a ghost mode to this game, because that's what people are asking for. You know, they want to be challenged more in this game, because again, right now, you don't have to use your canteen, you don't have to eat food, you don't have to do all that crap that you would think that you would have to do, right? In a survival game. So this is why people are like, dudes, are you going to like step up and give us this shit? Or are you not going to give us this shit? Or what the fuck are you going to do? Right? So that's where all that comes in. Okay? Just to let you know. Alright, so let's go. But the game is running really clunky this morning. I don't know what's going on, but it's running like shit again for me. But yeah, I don't know why my game's acting all crazy. Some days it runs really good, and other days it runs like shit. Now it's running all jerky and running like shit. Yeah, it's all my graphics, and I don't know what's going on. Man, every time I turn around, man, I have trouble with this game. Alright, so what do we have? We have your DMR. That's the I don't know why that weapon would have that scope on it. That's sort of stupid. Isn't it supposed to be oh, it's an ASR, that's why. Oh my god. Alright, let's put that one on there. Yeah, let's put that on. See, the other problem in this game is you can't move from side to side, you know, like when you're laying in one spot. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man. Well, this thing can't even shoot somebody 400 fucking meters away to the silver, whatever the hell, silver stake thing. So I'm not impressed with this rifle. If I can't shoot somebody with a fucking rifle at 400 meters in a video game, that's pretty sucky. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's pretty crappy, man. And my guy wants to bury himself in the fucking sand. Jesus Christ. Bro. You're worse than taking a dog to the fucking beach, man. Or a kid. You know, this guy wants to bury his head in the sand, man. Seriously. So one would assume I have to get a lot closer to these guys to shoot them. Which is not exactly what I usually do in a video game. For the most part, I like to shoot them from a long ways away. Well, I don't know, Zool. It's I won't say it's running smooth. It's smoothed out some all of a sudden. It seems to get a little bit weird. Sometimes it runs really smooth, and other times it runs semi-smooth. But I'm going to have to get closer to shoot these guys. I'm not going to be able to shoot them for 400 meters because the fucking bullets are hitting that concrete. Pretty sad, Ms. Nomad. That's all I can say. Pretty sad. Quit dicking around and go over there and do something, then before you guys flip out on me. Alpha, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Alright. Fucking piece of crap weapon. Yeah, as like I said, everybody gets all excited about these guns in this game. Hey, I just picked up some bearded clam. Hell yeah. Gonna have bearded clam for dinner. Yummy. Jesus Christ, man. Then, of course, you can't shoot anybody because you got to wait till they come out of cover. Wow. I keep hearing somebody on the beach. Jeez, I hit that guy 4 fucking times, man. I hit this guy 4 times and didn't do shit. Oh, finally. 6 fucking shots? Alright, well, that's... At least we know it shoots at 400 meters. Right, that was a heavy, too, that we took out. One of the big, heavy armored guys. Wasn't a normal dude. Let's see if I can find a Wussmeister, like a normal guy to shoot at. But Jesus, got to put this big-ass fucking scope on there to do that. I'm going to shoot somebody else here. Yeah, see, those guys won't come out of cover. There he comes. Alright. I hit him with the first shot, didn't kill him though. So each one of these little bar circles, there's 100 meters, basically, looks like. There's one right there, see him running. Oh yeah, I'm so impressed. Good weapon. I guess if you're into ARs, you know, it's got a fast reload on it, so not very, it's semi-accurate. I mean, that guy's right there. I can't hit those guys worth shit. I don't like this scope on it, though. And that's about the best scope we have right now to use, so... It says, let's try the digital one. Oh, well, I'm trying, bro, Thor. I'm trying to shoot these guys. We'll try the digital scope, see how this works. I can see them. Yeah, scope's a little better. So you can see I'm shooting pretty close to them. It's just a 5.56, but it still should be, I think it should do a little more damage. Alright, let's switch gears. What's the other one that we have? We have the, this one. The ARX200. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, well, I got him with that shot. Alright, got him with the third shot. I think this one's better than that silver steak. I think this one's a lot better than the silver steak. A lot better. Shooting really flat. I like this one better. See if we can get this guy to come out of cover. Yeah, he won't come out of cover. I like this one. Yeah, this one I would give this a 2 thumbs up. The other one's okay, but I don't think it's. This one's much better, much flatter shooter. See, we got that guy with 1 shot right there next to that tree. Second shot was just to make sure, but this one's much better, man. Much better as a shooter. Yep. I like this one. I give this one my vote of approval, man. This one, very nice, man. Very nice rifle. This is definitely a keeper, man. And it's only at Mark 1 right now, too. I mean, I don't even have it at Mark 3 yet. There we go. Now we're getting a passive 10% reload. So we're getting there. Oh, I didn't even change this thing. Oh my God. I didn't even have a muzzle brake on there. My bad. Yeah, I didn't even have this thing set up. And I was shooting that good. Fury approved. Yeah, I was shooting that good and didn't even have it set up, bro. At all. There you go. Now we're effing these guys up even better. There you go. Look at how fast we just took those guys out once I put the right flash hider on there with less spread. Yep. Better laser. Just killed those 2 guys, 3 shots. All right, Thor. If you're gonna take off for the day. Yeah, so this one works great. Especially single shot. Single shot really works good. I'm shooting those guys at 400 meters. And I like this new multi-cam cami. The camo works great. I'm not sure about on the weapons though. It's supposed to be, it looks a little bit too green on the weapons. Let's try out our new Mk48. Well, that works pretty good. Yep. Works for me. See, but we don't have any ammo for it. Isn't that weird? Like when we picked it up at the bivouac, it didn't have any ammo at the bivouac. It only had the one magazine, and that was it. That's why I was tripping. I was like, oh, wait a second, man. The bivouacs are still all fucked up because every time you go to a bivouac and you leave, you don't have any ammo. Instead of the opposite. So I'm like, okay, where's all my ammo at? Oh my God, one shot, man, took that drone out. And they don't explode anymore. You notice? Because they shouldn't be blowing up anyways. But yeah, one shot, man, the drone's toast. Game's real laggy, though, again. I don't know why, but it just is. Ours is not to question why. Ours is but to lag or die. That's the Ubisoft way. Yeah, some days this game just plays like this, and other days it doesn't. On no rhyme or reason. I don't have anything running different. So.
Keep your focus up. Enemy contact! And get low! We got hostiles! Get ready! Copy that. Let's head over here.
I'm not sure where all these guys came from because there was nobody here a second ago, but now there is. Pretty strange. Flying robot. Yeah, the guy moves way too slow when he's looking to his sights. He's like moving like fucking molasses, man. Oh my God, shut up. Crikey, man. Yeah, he's like moving like molasses. What I don't like about looking through my sights is how slow you move. It's like, dude, can you like pick up the frickin' pace, bro? Apparently when you're looking through your sights, you got to be moving like slow-mo mode. Yeah, like I said, man, there's a lot of shit they gotta fix in this fucking game. Oh yeah, cool, man. Right in the bedroom. Okay, why can't I go past that rope? Well, like I said, they got nobody to blame but Ubisoft, right? Drones here. You guys need to kill drones. This is the place to come to kill them, apparently. Like Drone Central. This gun I like, this AR. I'm usually not an AR guy. This one's okay. This is very accurate. Can't wait to get the Mark III. Get this out of crate. Yeah, definitely like this assault rifle. For sure. Fucking robocalling Chinese, man. That's even better. Chinese robocall. It wasn't even in English.
Don't let them creep up on you. The perimeter seems to...
this house.
Anything new I should know about, Faye? What do you want?
Hey!
Hey, yourself. All right. SMG flash hider. Anything else? Continue on our adventure. Good. Oh yeah, Ms. Nomad, the world itself is rocking. Good morning, Clyde. How are you? It's supposed to start snowing maybe later today. Yesterday it was so warm it melted all the frickin' snow, man. We can almost see our whole driveway. Got a little bit of ice. I could have gone out and chipped all the ice away probably, which I didn't do. Yeah, Ms. Nomad, the game is awesome. I mean, as far as like the architecture and the buildings but the AI are stupid as shit. They're too easy to kill for the most part. Even if they introduce the ghost mode, I would just be more cautious then. You know, your drone is useless for the most part. It doesn't heal. You know, it doesn't shoot. So, you know, as far as having teammates. But you can play the game solo. You don't have to play with other people. Yeah, the reason it's online is just so they can track everything you do is what their whole strategy is. And you get you more... See, if you have it online, this is what happens. Okay, I'm hanging out here with my friends, right? And all of a sudden one of them has some crazy looking clothing piece or something. I'm like, dude, where the fuck did you get that? He's like, oh, they got it over at the store. So literally all I got to do is come over here and click that icon and I can go, dude, where's that clothing that you got? That is sick, man. He's like, yeah, man, it's over here. See, and then you come right over here and there you go. Now, even though they don't show you what the clothes look like, because for some reason the store is all effed up and it doesn't actually show you, but that's why they want you online. So you're hanging out with your friends and you got to come over here and then all of a sudden you see how much it is, right? But you don't have the money here. So then you're like, oh, I guess I'll get it later. Like, dude, it's only like $5. What the fuck, dude? You can't afford $5 and you get all that peer pressure. So then you click up here and say get ghost coins and you go ahead and spend the $5 and you get whatever the fuck it is, right? That's why it has to be online. Because if it's offline and you tell your friends, oh yeah, I'll get that later on, man, I'll go online and get it, they know that you're not going to buy. That's how sales works. The sale world is usually when people are standing right there at a car dealership. That's when you're going to sell them that car. You know, when they're in the store, that's when they're going to buy those clothes, or, you know what I mean? Not, oh, I'm going to come back maybe later. Yeah, some people do, but nope. In a game, they want you online so they can get your money right then and there, man. Guaranteed. No problem. You just, you know, that's how it works. It's supposed to be matching the outfit I have on, but it doesn't seem to be matching it very well. That's for sure. I'm going to see how this one looks instead real quick. Nope. It's not working either. So, yep, that's the whole reason why they want everybody online. guess I'm just stuck with that. They look way too green for me. They don't seem to match the outfits. Is that supposed to be the camo? For the weapons? I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, so what else? Oh, we picked up some crap that we don't need. So we did both of those. We did that. The Scorpion, I didn't do the other one. I didn't load one up, sorry. My bad. Nope. I don't know if I'm going to get a color that's going to get close to what I want, because that one doesn't look good. I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. That's too green. I have to use my deodorant, man. I'm stinking. Hey, Tusa. Welcome. I am with her. Sorry I didn't answer your question, bro. Nah, man. AI are still as silly as can be, man. All they did was release all the crap in the store for free. They gave everybody all the stuff in the store for free. That's all they really did. They didn't do anything else. That was their main thing that they want to do. So... can't find any of these that match my frickin' supposed to be the multicam, so yeah, Clyde, sorry to hear and all that they having all that snow, man, because that doesn't bode well for us. I know it's snowing in New York City right now because I watched the news this morning. So that's it for this island. The island of Dr. Moreau. Nothing else going on. Guess that's it. So yeah, so like I said, they got a long ways to go to fix this game. You know, it's cool they want to give everybody all this, all the clothes and the camis and the blueprints, and but again, that doesn't fix a game. You know, it doesn't. We gotta have story, man. Gotta have story. Gotta have something going on. So, yeah, until they actually give us a story in the game, it's gonna be a little weak. Looks good though. I mean, if you can pick up the game for dirt fucking cheap. But again, it'll be on sale, I'm sure, several more times between now and September of 2020. I would not think. And they'll probably have some free weekends too, like they do with all their games. They'll figure out a way of, you know, letting people install it. Because see, once you install it, then it's on your system, right? Unless you uninstall it. So then you're more likely to buy it at that point, because once you put the activation code in, well, it knows that automatically with Ubisoft. then, you know, you got the game and away you go. Keep your progress, all that, so. But they're pretty hip to what's going on. See, I love this Scorpion EVO3. This thing rocks, man. Super fast.
Contact! I got bad guys!
Get him, Sarge. Oh, God damn it. So for me, this Scorpion close quarter combat, this is the weapon to use, man, because the thing, it puts out so many frickin' rounds so fast. Got super fast reload, good range. Great sight. So you got a good clear field of view. Laser works real good. That's it. Well, the story is going to come, Ms. Nomad. It's broken up into 4 parts. First part we got October 4th when the game was released. The next part will come out somewhere around January 4th, part 2. Part 3 will be June the 4th. And part 4 will be September 4th. Alright? Makes sense? So, like I said, if you want to play the full game, you might as well. You know, it's not coming out till September. That's just how it's going to work. And unless they pull their heads out of their ass and realize that that's why they're, you know, Division 2 is almost over. We were supposed to get the 3rd part, Episode 3, between December 15th and December 31st. And they pushed it back till January. And they push Raid back till then because they're trying to keep people artificially playing that game by coming out with these apparel events and all this other, you know, now they have the hardcore mode, which is like ghost mode. And that'll draw a lot of people in. I'm going to try it as soon as I get done dicking around here in a few minutes. I'm going to stop this video and we're going to fire up that mode. Thank you, Miss Nomad. No. The reason I have a kilt on, everyone, is because my family is from the Gordon clan of Scotland on my father's side. So out of some respect for my family, when they had a kilt in the game, I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Then I found out I had to buy it, so I did get a little upset. But then I got my eye patch, because Sergeant Fury has an eye patch, correct, and a cigar. So I figured, well, you know what? I'll spend the $5. I'll get my family's kilt, and I get my eye patch for free, because with your first purchase, you get the eye patch. I'm like, those motherfuckers knew I was going to do that. They're like, yeah, let's lock this fucking eye patch with goddamn Fury. He'll have to spend money. After he told everybody he wasn't going to spend money on the game, we'll make him eat his words. Oh, yeah, they did. I had to eat my words. So, that's why I have an eye patch. Plain and simple. I got my eye patch, got my kilt. So that's why I'm rocking. And I like the fact that I'm dressing different. I don't have a pair of khaki pants on and a polo shirt, right? Or the monkey ghillie suit that makes you look like a Wookiee. Hence, Ewok Village. I know there's a dude over here. Where's he at? Talking shit. But see, just like to go up this little curb, you actually have to hit your climb key. See, this is what's wrong with this game. Why should I hit my fucking climb key? It's a little curb. My guy should naturally know in the game that I want to go up that thing and let me go up it. I'm not a civilian there, but I definitely heard a guy talking. So like I said, it's fun to play. It's great to run around with, people and blow shit up. Raid sucks because it's a lot of work for literally no rewards. The rewards that you get are like, so minuscule. It's not like, because you're getting the same clothing and shit, basically. You get a few weapons, yes. Alright, I'll show you how to kill that guy. You use your sink shot drone. And you can take out that big dude, that big armored guy, real easy. There's another one down there. See the heavy? There's another heavy down there. Your drones are on both the heavies right now. Come over here. Boom. Both the heavies are down at the same time. See? There's a guy up on the roof, maybe. See, this is the part that drives me crazy. It's a crazy camera angle. I'd love it if I could just center this camera behind me and just keep it there. But work that one. Let's go. All right. I'm telling you, Ms. Nomad, everybody wants to drive those fucking cars. They're so fucking cool looking. I'm like, God damn it, Ubisoft, the fucking coolest cars in the game, and we can't drive them, right? Okay, where's this guy
I got
at?
signs of enemy activity.
Found the body. Yeah, it's the coolest part about playing this game, is those little cars, and we can't drive them. And I'm like, damn, you guys, man, you're like... Alright, where's this dude at?
I'll find you, you son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah. I'm sounding real scared there, homie. There you are.
Heads up. They're out. Be alert. We got possible enemy activity.
Possible enemy activity. Be on alert. We have possible enemy activity.
Where are they?
We're not sure, but there's a possibility.
Yeah, cowards ran. But they could still be close.
I repeat, it's a man in a kilt. Say what? A man in a kilt. It is not Sean Connery. It's a kilt man. So, you know, you can have some fun, run around, doing some close quarter combat like this.
I know it.
Where'd that guy come from?
Heads up, boys. I think someone's out here.
Copy that. Everyone stay on alert.
Yeah, we better investigate.
I'm gonna take them out.
I think that's one of those Toshiba Tough books. You know which ones I'm talking about, Ms. Nomad? The Toshiba Tough book that the military uses. Those things are like, I had one for a while. A customer wanted me to sell it, and then he decided he wanted it back because he was a hockey coach also. And, you know, so he could, like, you know, since it was just withstands like everything, literally. But that's what that was. Sitting there was one of those Panasonic. I said Toshiba, but I think it's Panasonic that makes them. Those things are freaking incredible, man. Fuck, man, you can throw those things off a building. They withstand dust, moisture. You know, I mean, it's like they're like really, really good. And you can pick them up for really cheap on eBay too. I'm quite surprised. Yeah.
Jeez!
Alright, is there anything here that we didn't get? Did we loot and plunder everybody? To your guys' satisfaction? No civilians were harmed in the filming of this production, by the way. Just to let you guys know. None. Zip. Not even one. What you waiting for, man? Your Uber ride, bro?
You're upsetting me.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, upset. I'll bet you I'll upset you more. Watch this, bro.
Oh, no.
There's your camera.
No.
How's that? There's your fucking backpack and your fucking Uber phone. There. Now, how's that? How do you feel now? Feel real upset? With your fucking man bun? Dude, you got a man bun, man.
Please.
I'm not talking to you.
Please don't hurt me.
That's it. I'm done. Now, this car is like the coolest car in the game to have because it's all electric. So obviously it makes no noise. And it's super fast. Game's going psycho on me trying to drive it though. I'm having frame rate problems. Man, I'm glad I'm putting my system together today. Jesus. I think I'm stressing out my video card is what it is. I think that's what's going on. So yeah, really cool car, a little hard to destroy. Yeah, I really think I'm stressing my video system out. Okay, so you have the tough book. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about then. Yep. Yeah, these cards are pretty tough. They can take a beating. Bumper hasn't fallen off yet, so that's a good sign. It does catch on fire, though, which is sort of bizarre, because we can't figure out why it catches on fire. This is an electric... Oh, shit balls. Since it's an electric car, we can't figure out why it catches on fire. You know, that's like, it does catch on fire. All right, so, having said all that... Yeah, they're really good notebooks. You know what I mean? You can still find them on eBay, which is amazing. But, you know, once you load up Windows, you can put Windows 10 on them. And once you get Windows 10 running on them, you know, you get 32, 64 gigs of RAM in that thing. And you get them humming. Those are some tough. They have, what's really cool, everyone, is they have their own built-in, like, Wi-Fi system. And hotspot and all that crap. Like, you know, it's like it's all built into the notebook itself. So you don't actually need a cell phone. You can actually use a notebook to connect to in the middle of butt-fuck no place.
I got a visual on that enemy soldier.
What's happening?
Hostile is hit. Repeat. Hostile is hit.
I will fuck you up. I don't know why my game's acting all laggy. This happens sometimes, man, with this game. I think I'm melting. This game. Actually, I think it's my video card. I think I'm pushing my video card. I told you they came out with brand new settings in the game. I'm gonna lower some of the settings in here real quick. Just in case you guys didn't know, they changed the video settings in here. They have ones now that are called Ultimate. You know, so they actually, and then when you hover over these, they tell you what your usage is. So, and it'll tell you if you're actually using less RAM, more RAM. So it's a pretty cool feature that they have now. But they never had this ultimate setting before. That's because now people have 12 gig and 16 gigs of video RAM, right? Like dual cards or single card. So this is all brand new, but it's not in the patch notes. I just discovered it when I came in here and started dicking around in here. Trying to figure out why my shit was running like weird. And that's what I started figuring out. So well, that's what I was figuring out here. So yeah, so like I said, it's like really weird. The game seems to have taken on a mind of its own. So, because most of the time it's not laggy. I don't have any problems. And then some days I'll start up and the thing will be laggy as shit. So, no rhyme or reason how this game runs. So, and I know a lot of people complain, so it's not just me. A lot of people complain about the lag.
We got contact over here. I got a hostile. He's right there. Get those sons of bitches!
See, man, for my little Evo, man. Oh, shit balls. God damn, I didn't see this guy right behind me, man. Yeah, see it? Is that him? What's wrong? Huh. Yeah, I told you, Ms. Nomad, they're like really inexpensive, but they're actually a pretty damn good notebook. You know what I mean? They're not like, the screens aren't the super best. You know, you can get them with better, there's different qualities that you can get. But for something, if you're like an outdoor person and you want to have the ability to take a notebook with you, and you know, connect to the world, because again, they have it has a built-in phone right in it, you know, and hotspot generator and all that, because I loaded all that up for them. So basically, you could be in butt-fuck middle of no place and pretty much, you know, connect to people still, which is sort of cool. So yeah, they're very rugged. So, yep. And hard drives are all shock absorber drives. You can put 2 hard drives in them. You know, they hold a whole shitload of memory. That's the guy that shot me before. Yeah, but this Scorpio, it works even on these big dudes, man. Where's that stupid drone at? So this gun's really good. This one, I really like this. This is a pretty much all-around go-to firearm. I wanted to open up this little room right here. I gotta pick up big dude to do that. In this crate. Shitballs. Yeah, they do get a little bullet spongy from time. That's what's really bizarre. Apparently Ubisoft did that intentionally, though. The whole trick is you're supposed to take these guys down silently or with a headshot, right? And if you don't and they go on alert, then they raise their body armor level as a way of sort of punishing us for not killing them faster. That's their whole take on it, why it is the way it is. Sorry, bro. Let's open up this room over here. Chill. So that's basically how that works. Oh shit. The Capitol is a good area over here to fight people at, because there's all these buildings and there's a lot of boxes over here to open up, so never can tell what you're gonna get. Where's this dude at, man? He's over here somewhere. Thought he was a sniper. I don't see him. But we are going to do the Division. I shot him in his tallywhacker. Yeah, well, you know, that does take him out there, man, when you do those ball busting shots. That slows him down, right?
I'm ready to fire.
Holy cow, man. Guess Discord's working.
Come on, let's kill these bastards.
Come on, let's kill these bastards. I love how this guy's like, come on, dudes. What's stopping you, bro? Figure out where he's at. He's over here somewhere on the side.
I need a target. I need a target. Come on.
Where's he at? That got everybody excited. Drone's out. Yeah, this weapon works really well, man. Really well. Can't figure out where this dude's at. He's here somewhere talking shit. Yeah, this is a Parliament area, so that's why there's so many people to shoot here. It's a great place to come and just run around and have fun, causing mayhem, picking up some scale credits, farming for crap. You're so inclined. There it is.
Tankers! They are attacking!
Hostile hit! Hostile hit! Hello? Hello? Is anybody there? Stay low. Keep it up!
Come on, dude. He's hiding behind the bougainvillea. There he is.
Hostiles! I got eyes on hostiles! Hit the target!
I know I never hip fire. I always like to look through my scope. People say, well, you know, you got crosshairs. You can just pull the trigger. I'm like, yeah, I know, but it's like, I'm so used to just shooting these guys. Telling you, those little cars, man. Ubisoft, you gotta let us drive these cars. These fucking cars rock.
Keep tight. Check your positions. I need cover. I see a hostile.
These little fucking cars are so cool, man. So the first time I saw this, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, we get to fucking like rock in this little car. And then I'm like, fuck, we can't get inside of them? I'm like, you fucking crazy? It's like the best car in the whole fucking game. You can't drive it, man. You guys are Jesus. Talk about a tease. Right here somewhere.
Get those sons of bitches! Keep your heads down!
Perfect. Yep, keep them fucking heads down, soldiers. Don't let them creep up behind you. Don't let the fucking SARS get you on the backside. Alright. Well, like I said, I could do this. I could run around here all day long killing these guys in this game. But I bet you guys want to see me do hardcore mode in Division 2, right? See how long I survive in Division 2 in hardcore mode. We can fire that puppy up and try that. Because like I said, I could run around here all day long. This is the Parliament area, by the way. This is the actual capital, Aurora Parliament, before they were put under martial law. So it's actually pretty cool to run around here. Lots and lots and lots of chests, and you can farm these all the time. They refresh themselves. So they're always going to have crap in them. But yeah, great area to come down and farm. And there's collectibles here and a couple missions that you do here. But most I just like to come run around here and do sneaky shooting people. It's always fun to do that. But it is really good. The architecture is just really amazing in the game. You know, so on that note, they have everything right. So I'm assuming eventually they'll get their shit together with the AI and maybe put more people, and because it is pretty freaking empty. It's like when we played the early, you know, when we played like the early sim type games and shit. You know how they didn't have a lot of people in the game because your processor couldn't handle it. So you'd only have like a couple of NPCs walking around and all that shit. It's sort of like those video game days. That's what it reminds me of. You know, so like I said, it's definitely unfinished and definitely needs to be worked on quite a bit more. So don't be in a big hurry to run out and buy this unless you don't like Red Dead Redemption 2, because I would always suggest buying Red Dead Redemption 2. Right now, there's so many hours you can play in that game compared to this one. And yeah, what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to stop real quick, I obviously change the title and all that crap, right? Since we're not rocking the we're going to be doing the Division 2 stuff, right? So let me stop literally just for a couple minutes, just fast enough to change the title over, and I'll fire up this and we'll go into hardcore mode. So don't go away. Grab something to drink, take a break, take a piss. Be right back at you, soldiers. At ease.